So what's going on, everybody? I just got home from work. I got this Champion hoodie for 40 bucks and it is normally 70, so that's really fire. They also had a black one there as well. It had the logo all across in like diagonal. Super sick. Go ahead and throw a photo of it right there. But yeah, I like the yellow one. What do you guys think? Leave down in the comments which one you guys like. But this is not my vlog today. I just want to introduce you guys to my boy Alonzo and congratulate him on his first vlog. A lot of people talk about doing YouTube. A lot of people talk about doing things. A lot of people don't actually end up doing them. It's gonna be very interesting seeing what he's got coming up for content and more posting on the YouTube channel, so that's super sick. We got the LYB Gang shirt over here. And yeah, this clip is gonna be him introducing himself. And yeah, so it's gonna have a different vibe for sure too. Everybody's different, YouTubers are different. When they're behind the camera, their camera presence is just definitely different. He will be recording with the same camera as I am, exact same quality there, so he just needs to pick up a pod. So if you're watching this, Alonzo, pick up this from Target. It is 25 bucks. He recorded on his iPad, so disregard the black bars on the side, but he's at his tattoo shop, so that's pretty sick. Yeah, let's go ahead and check him out, and let me know what you guys think. Leave down in the comments what you want him to record.
I apologize for not getting a video out sooner. I've been dealing with the car and working, and it's been kind of hard to make time to record between like working on the car and then doing work and just trying to find the right time. Since I'm not really doing anything right now and no one's here, so I figured I'd make my introduction video. I'm Alonso. You can call me Zoe if you can't pronounce my name. Don't worry, people call me fucking Alfonso somehow. Shit's so annoying though. I'm 23. My current occupation is I'm a full-time tattoo artist. I've been tattooing for 2 years professionally. I did a 1-year apprenticeship, and then I started quote-unquote tattooing when I was like 16. I did my first tattoo on my brother-in-law with like a broken wrist, hopped up on Oxycontin, and it just started from there. It clicked, honestly. That was just like a whole weird situation, honestly. I was like really big into BMX at the time, and I still kind of am. I don't ride as frequently as I would like to, but during that time I was like really big into BMX, and I wanted to be like a pro BMX rider, and it just didn't work out. But I ended up breaking this side of my wrist and fracturing this side, and I remember that because that was like October, like November-ish. I was trying to do a 360 on a bank at a elementary school I used to go to, and I fell backwards and I sat on my hand. And I remember getting up and like gripping the bars and being like, oh shit, like I can't feel my hand. And I thought it was because I was cold, so I started riding around on it, and I was just like, oh, like I really can't feel my hand. And so like I pulled off my gauntlet glove. Like, I used to wear gauntlet gloves because my wrists are bad, and hand fell off my arm, and I was just like, oh shit, like it's fucking broken. And so my sister at the time was dating her husband, or at least they think they were dating. They're at least seeing each other. His brother was into tattooing too, and he was just like, hey, like, you want to tattoo me? And I was just like, sure. And I didn't really take it serious. You know, I had a broken wrist and I was drugged up. Next thing you know, I'm tattooing a rose, a really shitty looking rose, on like the front part of his leg in his brother's girlfriend's mom's kitchen. And it clicked, and I was just like, oh shit, like I think I can do this. And then I pursued it ever since. Tattooing is one of those things that really clicked, and you know, being able to do art for a living is actually really cool. And obviously there's a lot of like struggle with it too. I'll get into that a little bit later in like some other videos if anyone actually like, you know, wants to know that side of like tattooing and I guess what I've experienced, because like I said, I've only been tattooing professionally for like 2 years, excluding my apprenticeship. So I've been at the shop for 3 years. So again, if anyone wants to know or wants me to make a video on that, it's like my upcoming and my progress throughout like tattooing, I'd be down to do that. That's kind of how like the whole splitting up the channel kind of happened. I met Drew, I think 1 or 2 years ago. It was either towards the end of my apprenticeship or I was fresh out of my apprenticeship. I did, you know, the triangle and the cross that he has on his hands. Those were the first tattoos I ever did on him. And I think, I'm not gonna say like a year, but it was quite some time before I saw him again. And he came in, and then he just started coming in a little bit more frequently, getting small tattoos on him. I did a lot of the lettering he did, or he has on him. That's something I like to do a lot, tattoo-wise. I love doing lettering. I've been really following like Flax and Young Chavo and Norm and Big Sleeps and Big Meese, I think is his name. Some of like really amazing letterists and tattooing, and I've been really trying to like kind of bring that to my area. I don't really see it a whole lot in Longmont, so that's been something I've been really focused on, trying to make something happen with that. For example, actually, since I have that here, I do a lot of stuff like this, and I did these ones like a year ago, and the progress that I've made is fucking insane. And I'll show you guys some more of that if anyone wants to see that, some of the art I've done with like letters. So that's how him and I initially met, and then we had like a common interest in like cars, and I started following his YouTube channel and liking and sharing and like subscribing, and which, by the way, you guys should do, because there's gonna be some fucking cool ass shit happening, I hope, if I don't fuck everything up. You know, I've been in a few of his like I've won a lot of his giveaways, like the quick release, Valve stickers, banners. I used to have a banner, the Live Your Vision banner. It fell off my car after the first winter. It got iced over, and I was trying to clean it and scraped it off. So that's something I need to get again, especially if they're splitting the channel. I need to rep that. I have a shirt from him. That's how we kind of like became friends. And so when it came to like him announcing that we're splitting the channel, I was actually thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you know, following my journey as like a tattoo artist, and you know, being 2 years in and some of the stuff that I've had to overcome and kind of figure out. And I thought it'd be really cool to kind of like document my journey throughout tattooing. And not only that, but some of the stuff I've been doing with my car. I own a 93 Camaro Z28, and I've been like I guess you could say like cosmetically modifying it. I haven't done too much to the engine itself. I've replaced a lot of parts because the last 4 months it's broken down a lot. So I've been doing that. But I thought it'd be cool if I started a YouTube channel, you know, and like just like I said, documenting my journey throughout tattooing and letting people see like the up like what it's like for an upcoming artist, and what some of the stuff I have to kind of like figure out and all that other shit, as well as like record some stuff of me doing with the Camaro. I haven't seen a whole lot. Maybe I haven't dug deep enough on YouTube, but I haven't seen a whole lot of stuff for like the F body, you know, Trans Am and Camaro. So I thought that'd be cool if I started doing videos for that, especially because, sorry, our building's fucking haunted. Stuff for the Camaro, like front splitters, diffusers, spoilers, door cards, just stuff like that. So I was actually in the process of recording a video for making a front splitter, because I made one last year, and I thought I'd make another one because that one was trashed. And that turned into a giant mess because it fell off the car and ended up getting ruined, and I tried fixing it and I made it worse. So I have a new sheet of ABS plastic coming in Thursday, I think. And some other cool things, like I got like lights and halos and a lot of that weird stuff, so I'll be recording that and kind of like documenting how I did it, especially because I haven't seen a whole lot of it. It's like almost like nothing on it for the Camaro on YouTube, other than like forums on like Facebook and Google, and they haven't really been a whole lot of help. A lot of the stuff I've kind of had to like figure out on my own, just throwing money at the car hoping it'll run. And so he brought up the idea of like splitting the channel with somebody, and it just so happened that I was wanting to start a YouTube channel, so I took him on this opportunity to kind of split the channel and then have two people run it. You know, him take a couple days and me take a couple days. And like I said, I was in the process of recording something for the channel, and then that kind of turned to shit. And so now I'm making this introduction video to like who I am and what I'll be bringing. As far as like what I've done to the Camaro, I haven't done a whole lot. Like I said, all of it's almost been strictly cosmetic. I did paint it black, and I stripped it down because it got damaged during a hailstorm that we had here in Colorado a couple months ago, and it blew out one of my T-tops, my side mirrors, and dented the hood and dented some of the rear body panels. So I've been in the process of you know, pulling them out, doing body filler, sanding, and I'm getting to the point where I'm going to paint it. I'm actually going to paint it carbon black. I thought it would look fucking sick. And like I said, I've been doing mostly a lot of cosmetic. As far as like performance-wise, I've just only like done cold air intake, tires, and I'm running federals on the front and then street radials in the back. Cold air intake. I've replaced the belt, water pump, thermostat, AC compressor, a couple fuel lines, restrictor, fuel pump, fuel filter. Oh no, I've done a lot. Replacing parts mostly. Nothing really to like upgrade though, like horsepower wise, because it almost has like 300,000 miles on it, and I don't really know when's gonna take the shit. So I've been pretty hesitant on like upgrading the engine performance wise, because I don't know when's gonna decide to throw a rod or just blow a head gasket. So when that does happen, I'm gonna drop the engine, and then I think I'm gonna keep my LT1. Everyone keeps on saying, you know, do an LS swap, but I don't really feel like doing that. I've grown really fond of the LT1, so I figured I'd drop it and then rebuild it and make it like a powerhouse. That's kind of where I'm at with the car right now. With that being said, that's all I got right now for my introduction. But yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you want to see this journey of Drew and I and our fuckery. But see you guys later.